Hello everybody and welcome to part 29 of my Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. And in the last episode there, we got to this cabin here. So we're going to be heading up the mountain to go further north. And we'll be getting into the northern crater section-ish part. And there will be a neat little thing that we got to do from going on the way top here. If you remember from last time, the old man there was telling us how to keep our bodies, to raise our temperatures when we start climbing. So we'll be getting into that kind of thing there. So we just gotta go up, and you'll see this little path up here, and that will lead into the new area. And if you head the other way, it will just go back to the little map thingy there, to where you can explore the past area there. So this section here, it's really just straightforward here. You can tell where a path starts with the red flags there. It's pretty linear. There might be some spots later on where it will like branch off and it might become a dead end, but I mean, it's not like it's going to be a big deal. So this first section here, it's straightforward. There's no like no splits or anything like that, so it's just straightforward and just kind of an introductory kind of thing. And so I fight just before going in, and I think these guys are new. I'm not sure. I just kept this one in just because I don't recall seeing them before, so I just I let this battle in just because of whatever. they're pretty easy. So later on, we'll be getting, our counterattack got mastered there, so that will be handy. So later on, I will be switching out my weapons from the doubles thing there, because at this point, I am going to just not worry about raising my materia. And actually, this is a secret path right here. We just got our second ribbon there, and I put that on Tifa because she doesn't have like a status effect thing on her, so I decided to put it on her like I'm doing right here. So that's two of I'm not sure if there's another one that we can get. I know you can steal ribbons or something like that from somewhere, but or morph an enemy into one. But so later on, yeah, I will be changing out my weapons. I won't be going for the doubles anymore, because at this point I will be able to like get the high wind and the new airship there. And we will be going around. We'll be able to fly around there at some point. So it's getting really close, because after this section, well, I'll tell you here after I cut back to where I was.
A few moments later.
So yeah, I was just cutting over here and cutting down the travel time there. After we get further into the section here, we're gonna be getting into getting the airship and being able to go to pretty much wherever we want to go. Until then, I'm just gonna like save the grinding for materia like later. So later on, I do the grinding and master some materia there. So So that little cut there, don't go right, just go straight up. That right path there is a dead end. So just don't go that way. And like I had mentioned in the previous part, just every platform that you get to, just just warm yourself up, even if you're like only a few degrees down, and just warm yourself up before you start climbing, and then that way you won't get too far down and possibly faint when you get to the platform. So just kind of do what I'm doing, and you'll get by this real easy. I mean, this stuff is easy there. I mean, it's really hard to actually faint, because I think that's like, I think it gets down to like 5 or something like that, and then you faint or something. It's really low, I think, but so anyways, so this guy right here, this guy we can get an enemy skill, and which will be magic breath there. And this guy you can get trying if you didn't get it before. So if you missed it, this guy can give it to you. So that's good to come back here if you need it. And I used the white wind there because I thought that magic breath there was actually going to do a lot more, but it actually cured Barrett and Tifa, and Cloud just took very minimal damage. So pretty handy if you get both of those with that guy there, because then that way you don't have to worry about it. So there's that. So this place has a special thing coming up here where we gotta like fight these icicles and have them drop. So okay, so this enemy here, he has the enemy skill Bad Breath, and you can't manipulate him like I'm trying to do. It just doesn't work. And I didn't get it in this one. You'll see a text box later that I fought one, and I got it eventually, because I did fight it again later on, but during this one I just couldn't get him to do it, and I was thinking, well, I'll just get his HP down some, but he never did it. So I think the key is to just kind of wait it out, I guess. Just keep using the big guard thing there until he does it. I would probably have sense on, just so you know how much HP he has, so you don't accidentally kill him. But other than that, it's pretty much how you get it. I would recommend with Bad Breath is that you have at least 2 people with the ribbon thing there, because Bad Breath does like a lot of status effects. Like it turns you into a frog, it puts you to sleep, it confuses you, it poisons you, and it's very bad. So so we just got the fire armlet there, and it's not any better. If you haven't like equipped any of the other elemental ones there, it might be a little bit better than what you got, but I don't really put it on anybody. So it's there if you want to have it on. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be showing you this, and then when I cut back to, once this battle is over, it's going to be cut past fighting like 4 other icicles, because it's just the same. It's just this formation like 5 times, and after each time you destroy the icicle there, the icicle drops and asks you if you want to jump down, and it's like every time. So I cut past all that. So after this battle here, when it gets back when the status result screens are done, it's going to be past all that. So you'll see it kind of cut past all that a little bit. Well, that's actually after the little battle swirl there. Actually, I forgot about that. Like right there. So I just cut past all that, and that's the last one. So you do not want to jump down just yet, because there's this treasure chest over here. And then once you get towards the door, again, then it will ask you if you want to do it, and then now you can jump down. So that's just a quick way to get back down to the bottom floor there. And that thing there brings you down. The icicles there make those platforms there to the door there, so that's why you have to do that. So, little tongue twister. So I say that the little save point there. And so now we're on the other side here, and we get clouds. Well, I guess this is the first weapon for anybody that has a full-on, you know, all of them are linked, and you got 8 slots, and they're linked. It is better, so to speak, but I went with organics because of the attack power on it. I wanted to have the attack power there so I can attack better, and I didn't really need all the slots there because I'm going to be doing most of the stuff there later. So here's the thing here about that I got it. That's what that battle was. It was that I fought the that monster again, and I was able to get the bad breath there, so there we go. I'm gonna be speeding this up here because it's just the usual thing there. We don't need to see all this. I'm just gonna speed it up until we get to the door there. So we're going to be coming up to, so we're going to be having 2 boss battles in this video. One is coming up very soon. And, so this one right here, as soon as you get into the screen here, you'll get this little, cutscene. They're just like, what is that music? Okay, so this boss here, his name is Shizu. He has 2 heads on him, obviously, and there are 2 separate things that you attack. So if you kill one, the other is still alive. And as you can see, well, I guess on the screen there, the one that has the horns, that one has the ice right there, and the other one has fire. And so they're weak against fire and ice. You know, with they're just their weakness is the opposite of their breath there. So don't do the magic breath there that I did one time, because that actually cures them. And just do like Aqualung. Probably best is just do Aqualung. And right here, be sure to steal from the one with the horns, because that one has the that has an item that you can steal. It's actually the protect ring. I'll probably steal it right here. No, maybe not. I'll eventually steal it. I know I will. So. It's called the Protect Ring, and it just basically, it will, beginning of the battle there, you'll have the barriers on you. So, strategy-wise, I would be sure to have something that protects against the fire and ice. So, I would also try to keep up the big guard stuff there, so that the attacks are lessened. So there's that protect ring. So once you steal that, you're actually able to just go full blown and attack them. And the other one doesn't have anything, so just go ahead and do what you need to do there. So Tifa just got her limits here, so we'll be able to see some of her limit breaks here. And when you destroy one of them, they'll actually do like this finishing move. So just kind of be careful of that, because it's really strong. So we got rid of one of them, and they'll do this this attack. That's not it. That's Quake. I guess it's when both of them are dead. Oh no, there it is. That's the one. They both do that when they die, and it really hurts. And if you don't have that much HP on you, it will actually kill you off, and it will be really hard. Probably at this point there, you'll probably only have like maybe 3,000. So I would probably suggest like having some HP pluses on you if you have the money. And other than that, you should be just fine. Just kind of keep your defenses up. So there's the last thing there. And there we go. So I'm gonna do a cut to when I go back. I just go back and save and heal. And I'm just gonna cut back to when we're back here again. So let's go ahead and do that.
A few inches later.
So we're all done with the temperature thing there. On this screen here, we don't do that. So this is getting into the northern crater stuff, and this is where we're going to be getting into the reunion stuff there, because this is where the reunion is going to be at. And so we get this little cutscene right here. I mean, it looked like Cloud was just like, what the hell's going on here? So what this little whirlwind thing is I believe it's actually the planet is like healing itself or something. You know, like in this world. Oh, this right here. I was like, well, what's going on here? You know, usually it automatically goes to the next screen there, but you have to actually go up further, and it goes to the next screen there. So it's like, whoops. So like I was saying, the little like spiral thing there, that's like the planet's like what do you call it, like healing thing there going, and it's trying to heal this little impact here, and that's why there's like a little whirlwind here, and it's like actually also protecting not intentionally, but it's kind of protecting Sephiroth there, because he's there. So new enemy here, and there he goes. I believe that was a dark bomb there. They pretty much the same as those bombs that we probably fought before. Yeah, we fought those way back in North Coral there. So interesting thing here, if you don't have Tifa here, and you get to this point, Tifa will actually stop you and actually want you to have her come with you. So you're at this point right here, you're forced to have Tifa with you, because she's actually story at this point. So you're actually forced to actually have her in your party at this point. So there's Neo Bahamut. I don't show off what it is. It's just another Bahamut thing there. I'll be showing out the summons later, I guess. So when you get to this point here, you'll see this little cutscene with Rufus and them. So right there, he's not talking about Cloud and the others. He's just talking about that he has found this, where he thinks he has found the Promised Land, but it isn't. So the place there, it's rich with stuff there, but it's not the Promised Land that they think it is. I mean, it could be. Who knows? So we see Hojo here acting a little weird as usual. So I'm gonna go here and save. So that's what I did right there with that cut. So and then we move on. So we'll be getting to this this section right here. There's a section up ahead that I have a little trouble with because of the I guess the sprites or whatever of the whirlwind and stuff there, and it was kind of like glitching out and stuff there. So I had to, you know, work around it. So if you talk to these guys there and make them disappear, you'll get those items there. I didn't actually know that. That was actually something that I actually learned right here. So you're supposed to wait until the thing is died down to pass through. So that's what you do for right there. So this is actually just pretty straightforward. It's nothing really deviating here. It's just pretty linear. And I cut out that one battle right there. It was new, but I fight some new ones later, and it was like in a mix of you know, it was in a group there. So you'll see who that was there. So this one right here, I just had that battle that I skipped was just those little creatures there, and that was just 2 of them. So I figured I had cut that out and have this one here because it has 2 new ones right here. They're pretty easy. They're nothing too hard to beat. I mean, as you saw, I took them out really easy. So easy peasy. You don't have to talk to the fallen things there if you don't want to. They just disappear and that's it. They don't give you anything. So this section right here, I show that I failed once because I actually missed, you know, like right there. I just kind of you know, calculated that, and that was actually that was my bad there. But you do fight these guys, and well, there you go. They're easy. Just be careful of them. They do like an arrow attack that really hurts, so just be careful of that. So I have a little issue because, as you can see right there, the stuff is like glitching out there. So I'm gonna cut past the when I actually do it.
Eventually.
So all I did to fix the little thing there is I went to my menu and then I went back, so that kind of like resets the animation there, so I can tell what is what, and that's how I got through there. So just if you're having trouble there, just do that and you should be fine. So we're going to be getting to this next boss battle here. This will be the last boss battle that we do in this video. And guess who we're fighting? Because Because we see Sephiroth here, so who do you think we're fighting? And if you guess Genova, then you're correct. This will be this is the, I guess, the last one for right now until we get to the end of the game there. So, this is actually going to be the last time that we'll see, Genova for a little while. So, I think I said that on the last, for the last time that we fought, Genova. But, this one here, this is the last one, you know, until we get to the near the end of the game there. So here's I think it's Genova Life, I believe. I can't remember, but I don't remember what the name is, but this one here, the strategy is not that different. There's nothing to, I don't think there's anything to steal, I think. And basically just I would have something that protects against fire, I believe, because that little like red light thing there is fire based, I believe. So, have something with that. And as you saw there, there's nothing to steal. And just use the most powerful magic that you have. And you should be able to beat Genova here relatively quickly. I would also have Big Guard going all the time there, just so you have the barriers up. And as you saw there, she is able to silence you, so be sure to have something that protects from silence. And other than that, this battle is relatively easy. I suppose you could have a hard time a little bit, but just, you know, keep your barriers up and just keep doing the Big Guard there, and do your heal magic when you need it. White Wind is a big help because it heals whatever current HP is at, so it's kind of better, so to speak. So what I was trying to do right there was I was trying to get Cloud into Fury, but since he has the ribbon on, I couldn't do it in battle there. I could have done it outside of battle, but unfortunately I couldn't do that. So his limit break is not going to go up as fast. That was my intent. That's what I was trying to get it so that his limit break goes up. Other than that, I would probably just keep using the magic breath there, because that's really powerful. It does, I think the magic breath does fire, ice, and lightning damage. So, there we go. We're all done there. So with that, we'll be getting a reflect ring, which always has reflect on you at the beginning of the battle. So, and guess what? We get the black materia there, and also we're not going to keep that very long. So, I guess maybe longer than usual, but this time it's just it's not going to stick with the party very long. So what's going to happen here is that when we do get this black materia, we're going to have to give it to somebody, and there's actually only one person you can give it to, and that's Nanakai. And you can't give it to anybody else. I talked to everybody, and they're like, oh no, maybe you should hold it. And if you talk to Tifa or Barrett, they don't want to. Well, Tifa is just like, she can't hold on to it because she's not she's gonna be coming with you. And if you ask Barrett, he's like, no, you should probably ask somebody else. Kate Sith is scared. Yuffie is scared. Vincent doesn't want to hold on to it because he doesn't think he's able to do anything, and so does Sid. So the only one that's left is Red 13. So it's like, alrighty. Actually, I think you might be able to give it to Bear if he's not in your party. I didn't really test that, but other than that, pretty much everybody else refuses except for Red 13. So I don't know if that's just story that he's the one that gives it. That he's the only person that you can give it to. So. So, anyways, we'll be getting this screen here is kind of like in the middle of another screen there. So when we get off of here, we'll be ending the video off there. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please go to my channel and check out my other videos there if you would like. And also, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next video there. So, peace out.